Welcome back, everyone, to more Little Noah, the daily series where I just continue playing Little Noah because I clearly know nothing better. Today we got the Vigor Brooch, and that's an interesting item to me because there's a run I've been really wanting to try, and this does help us do it. So we're going to take Rule of the Racetrack, and this run is the Null Element Challenge, or No Element Challenge, you could say. Basically, we're not allowed to use any elemental Lillipups throughout the whole game, which is rough because, well, elemental Lillipups are where all the damage boosts actually lie. So, kind of thinking of that, and in respect to that, we need to set up our statues to benefit us as much as possible. Now, 10 consecutive hits is not hard to get, but is 10 consecutive hits better than reduced shop prices? Questionable. We already get a lot of gold though, so I'm not super concerned there. We can also boost our maximum HP. Crit damage is not a big deal. Burst damage would be nice, but I don't believe I've unlocked the... yeah, I need 150 bursts, I think. And I have not yet unlocked that. I am 4 away. A little unfortunate. Kind of wish I got that first, but hey, you win some, you lose some. So we do want to make sure that we're taking every opportunity we can, but we also want to maximize our damage. And in this case, we're going to take the flat attack boost. We'll keep the discount at shops and the Aether Burst, but the thing to know about Null Element Lillipups is they are not very strong. So, hold on a second. We're going to be kicking this off just in just a second. The idea for this challenge is, as I mentioned, no elemental Lillipups are allowed. No elemental damage is allowed. So that also means that any of the pyroblasters or like amulets that we get, we can't use those. We're going to be relying very heavily on our total power and just the generic boost we get, like this 20%, and just seeing how far we go. We're not doing a hell run because that would end pretty quickly, I feel. I need to get to practice with hell runs before we jump back into those. Now, our strongest option is actually going... Sadly, it's Ace. We did not get Ace here. So we can pick up other Lillipups based on how they may help us. Buttons is probably the best choice in this case. We can't use him, but in the inventory, he'll give us burst damage. So that works. Now, we can use Aether Burst, though, which is a big deal because Aether Burst goes a long way to, you know, hurting things in this game. So let's see what we can do. Okay, for crystals, I think we're going to have to go hit count. I feel like we're going to do a lot of hits, and Ace, as a Lillipup, does just a lot of hits. A bit unfortunate on the roll there, but... hey, it's done. Wrong button. So, we're going to want to maximize our chances of getting as many Ratties, Aces, Hueys, etc. as possible. Because if we don't, well, that's kind of our damage. Something else we're going to be looking out for as we go through is the boots. Gold drops? Do we want gold drops? Okay, we'll take the gold drops. Those are better. And what I mean by the boots is there's the Swift something boots. I don't remember what their actual name is. They give you 30% extra damage for 3 seconds after you Aether Thrust. That is a major damage boost. Ooh, that was close. Almost took Kit. Alright, cleared. Frostbite becomes Glaciate, which isn't too big of a deal for us. We don't have either option, so... oh, but Shop. Let's hope the Shop is kind. Not exactly. Okay, we'll take the key. Keys are always good. Hanzo boosts wind damage. We'll take the Treacherous Gloves, if only because they may help. But not the best shop in the world. Okay. We're going to also want to complete these treasure rooms where possible because we have such a limited scope in what we can use. It's really important to get as much as we can. So we got Makeaway. Makeaway is not a bad pickup, actually. Has a smash attack. Oh, there's a key up there. Hold up. I need to go back and get that key. Okay, take those two out. Chess. This may end up being a full clear run, by the way. I can't promise that it won't, but I can promise that I will try not to take too long. Ooh, what do we have? We have Firehouse and Ratty. We're going to take Ratty. And Ratty just gives us more HP, more maximum HP. It's not always going to be the most useful, but when it comes to getting the damage in where we need it, we're probably going to be taking some risky shots. Ooh, okay. Now, out of these, I'm going to take Victoria. Victoria is, I guess, a little strange. Just to see her attack, she fires out a photon laser. It's very powerful, but that's only if it hits. Ooh, unfortunate. We need 3 keys. We only got 2, so that's not possible. Alright. That may have had Ace in it, may not have. But yeah, Victoria may actually be better as a skill for us now that I think about it more. I think I'm going to move her to skill. Just because her skill hits multiple times, if I remember right. Wow, I just messed that one all up. So our attacks are a bit slow, as you can see. Okay. Oh, I need to use skill Victoria? Yeah, she hits multiple times. Alright, getting some damage in. We managed to do it without getting hit. And we got Firehouse out of it. That's not a bad deal. Okay, we're going to take the shop discount too. One good shop really sets us up for the rest of the run. Now, Firehouse is one that I haven't used a whole lot of. I think we want to go this way. Actually, well, we'll see. We still get to lean a lot on Aether Burst here, or Aether Thrust, which is maybe not the most ideal thing, but it does help our damage quite a bit. Alright. The other nice thing about this run is it forces me to use tools that I typically avoid using. Like, I don't usually use Null Element Lillipups, just because they're not the best. Alright, we're going to open the shop, or open the exit, just so we can come back there. Also, this is, oddly enough, not a great room for us, because it's elemental based. Okay, increase max HP, we'll take that. We'll take keys. It's worth it. It could be worth it to eventually look at just buying out the shop entirely whenever it shows up for the power boost, but the power boost is fairly small, so we want to leave that as a last resort. Alright, let me take that out. Firehouse is a bit of a weird one. I'm going to swap things around like this and hope that that gives us a bit better combo potential. Damage taken by traps is good, but we'll take the highest power one just because, well, options are limited, right? Okay, let's go here. Crystal. Crystals are good. We'll definitely need to rely on the hit count. Victoria can help us with that too. Alright. A little bit of a treasure room. Let me see. There is something at the end. We'll not worry about that. Okay, we got Buzz. Can't use Buzz. Got Water Wheel. Can't use Water Wheel. A little unfortunate, but gets us through. Okay, I'm just going to put Ratty there. Actually, you know who would work well there? Makeaway. Now, you may be wondering why Makeaway. Makeaway's skill is a charge. So it's just a straight up charge on the enemy. I don't know if it does multi-hits because I don't use it that often, but it's a little bit more convenient than his crash down for just attacking quickly. Let's do this. Victoria is actually pretty strong. Okay, make way. It does in fact do multiple hits. Alright. Get out of the way of that. And we should be able to get the halfway. There we go. That was nice. Just keeping an eye out at the top of the screen for where everything's falling from. Okay, get through those. Aether burst through that. And there we go. First boss done. We've taken no damage, so if this was a hell run, we'd still be okay. Alright. We'll take the ring and we'll take Sophie because there's no downside to taking it, but we can't use any of those. So as you're starting to see, like, the damage potential on our run is dropping drastically. Normally you'd have a good number of upgrades at this point, but we don't. So we got to be careful with kind of how do we equip ourselves. I'm actually going to drop Firehouse. I don't think Firehouse is helping as much as we would hope. And I took my first hit, so that would be 1 life if we were doing this as a hell run. Although, you know what? They're all doing okay. We're, like, our damage isn't erasing them immediately, but it's not taking a crazy number of hits either. Alright, we're going to grab another green crystal. Okay, get behind. Get behind. Ratty is doing work, oddly enough. I really do hope we can pick up more Ratties. But I'm not, like, super relying on it. Alright, we'll go this way. Normally I wouldn't, but I was expecting there to be a shop here. Okay, let me blow those 2 away. Alright. Yeah, Ratties actually attack really fast. It's kind of crazy watching this just kind of unfold, and it's like, oh, I haven't used these before, but they're pretty decent. Okay, so that is something we can't actually use. The problem with the crowns is they do elemental damage. Based on our requirements, we can't do elemental damage. However, I can buy things that don't do elements, that just boost them. So, yeah, it's a bit unfortunate. A lot of the damage boosts and a lot of the things that they've added to this game to make it, like, well, just in the updates, are all very much for elemental builds. Which makes sense when you think about it, because that's, like, where the main damage is. But not always the greatest. Alright. Ratty's range is quite short. I wonder if I switch this out, if this works better. Actually, let me do that. Alright. Items. Nothing we can use in particular, but good enough. We're still holding out hope to get Ace. But also, upgrades for any of the Lillipups we have right now are quite decent. So duplicates are appreciated. Alright, pick up Spike. Got the Pot Herb, which is not terrible, but not great. And we move on. Like I said, this run may end up being a bit of a full clear. There's not a whole lot I can do there. It's we are looking for things that are going to boost our power, and it's very, very narrow compared to other items. Oh, wait. When did you get in the party? My bad. Oh, that's dangerous too. Alright. We had a little bit of a flub there. Wasn't super impactful, but I should probably put someone null in the last slot just to make sure that doesn't happen again. That was my bad. We won't cancel the whole run because of it. It didn't make a difference, really. But yeah, you gotta be careful about those things. Man, Ratty's range is just too small. Sparrow. Sparrow is a weird one. I never know how to best use Sparrow, because typically I look at Sparrow and it's like, you suck. But let's give it a shot. Alright, I'm going to replace you, and we're going to open... I'll put you there, you there. We'll go like this. So Sparrow is an archer. You've seen Sparrow around. Sparrow shoots. Not bad at shooting either, just like... kind of one of those things where it's like, Sparrow shoots. And that's about all you can say about Sparrow. Got the chest. Blizzard ring. Oh well. We're going to see just how far power can take us, I guess. Well, power and Aether Thrust. So maybe the power of Aether Thrust. Also, Sparrow is far more useful as an enemy. Okay, that's taken care of. There is a challenge room here, which could be useful because it's not element tied. Do we take this? I think we take this. I don't normally take challenge rooms this late, but I don't think it's a bad deal for us. Is kind of where my mind's at. Alright, you're dead. Now I just need to kind of get through this. Buttons is weird because Buttons does get super armor for their attack. Alright. Sparrow is unique though. I didn't expect Sparrow to have like a specific air attack. If you're in the air, Sparrow does a different attack, and that can change things sometimes. Alright, we got Pierce. Not great, honestly. Like, just not great at all, but it's Pierce. Clear status ailments when using a potion. I guess it's the best thing we got. Yeah, it's, we're looking pretty barren right about now. Oop, took some damage there. I don't think I've ever... Oh, you know how I'm stunning? It's because I'm attacking from behind. Oop. You can just float infinitely with Aether Thrust, by the way. Your best bet is when Button... If you can't kill Buttons fast enough, just float. Alright, let's go from behind on you all. Oh, get out of the range of that. Got some kills. Yeah, so this is actually the effect of the Treacherous Gloves that we picked up. If we attack something from behind, then it immediately gets stunned, which is actually really powerful. Have we even found the exit yet? No, we haven't. This is just a long, long room. Or floor. Okay. Ranged attacks, I find we'll take the 18%. It's not that bad. And we also push things out of our range pretty often, so it's not a terrible choice. Get through that. Okay, and this is where you just float. What's up here? Oh, Rascal. Little Rascal. Haha, that's a joke. What do we got? 5 HP after clearing a room. That also has the highest power, so we'll do that. We will take a look at the shop because no reason not to. We get so much money. Maximum HP up. I mean, we might as well. We have tons of money. That's really all we got. Quick Shot, Heidi. I don't believe any of them give us any particular boosts, but Quick Shot is a power boost, and I like Quick Shot, so we're just buying him. I won't be using him, but I like Quick Shot. I wish I had Quick Shot more often in my runs. On to the boss. Or mini boss, I guess. Alright, so what's Jack? And Jack is not that bad. Okay, get through that. Whew. Jack is really trying on us, making this difficult. Ooh, I didn't expect, oops. Alright, that's a few damage that I regret taking. Let me burst here. Now we hit him with a carrot. For the win? For the win. Got a Victoria duplicate, which is actually really nice, because Victoria is better than Make-Away in my opinion. We're going to go to dual Victoria on skills. The Magical Photon Beam is just a bit slow. I also think we're going to replace that guy with Make-Away. Now, Treasure Vault or Accessory Cauldron. Accessories aren't super useful for us, so we'll go for the Treasure Vault. That just gives us a chance at more Lilliputs, really. Alright. Ooh. I've never let that guy attack before, so I actually didn't know what his attack looked like. Alright. Through the first room. And we're going to drink some potions here. I'm probably going to go back to the starting room again, and... You know, it's weird. I just noticed Ratty doesn't actually... Alright, hold up. See, this is what you can do to just get past everything. Okay, let me get through you too. You know, it would be interesting to do an Aether Burst only run, but it would be the least fun kind of run I could do, I feel. Aether Burst is not, by itself, a stimulating mechanic, let's say. Okay, nothing else in here. We haven't gotten Ace. So as you notice, we've also not been able to use anything higher than a 3-star. That's just kind of the way that Null Element has been treated. It doesn't get boosts from many items. It also doesn't have many, like, options, I guess is the best way to put it. Okay, I think in this room, the way it works is at least one of these has a key in it. I thought that's the case. Apparently it is not, though. Good thing we have a key, so I can get in here and hope we get something good. We got a key. That may not be intended design. Like, just thinking about it, it's weird that the key would be behind the locked door. If your goal was to, like, give people more... give people a chance at it. Alright, cleared that. Felicity, can't use her, sadly. Okay, that's a shield room. We'll go this way instead. Crystal. So we will continue picking up green crystals because they're about all we get as far as, like, reasonable options go. Got Queen. Can't use Queen, though. Let's check out this room. Another treasure room. Got Chuck. Can't use Chuck though. What's in this one? Bonus room. As much as I'd like to take a bonus room, we can't. Sadly, that bonus room in particular is actually pretty bad. Let me get past you. Oh, took a hit. Good thing we have all those healing items. Alright. Took that room out. This is ending up just being a full clear run, and I am sorry. Third Ratty though. So now Ratty is king. Okay, let's go grab these heals because I think we're going to want them. Where's this one? Okay, got it. You know what? I'll just potion up and then we'll go refill our potions. So something to keep in mind as you're doing runs, you can always warp back to the start and just grab your refills. There's never an issue to do that. And I highly recommend it if you're struggling getting through the game. You know, buy the potions early, upgrade the potions early. Those will help you a lot with just survivability. And if you're struggling with bosses, you know, don't worry about it. Just take boss fights as safe as possible. Don't do what I do and like do things risky or try to take on abnormal challenges. Because that's kind of what I do because I'm bored with games. Yeah, that was also not the greatest hit to take. Ooh, taking damage. Losing hit count. He is so close. Aether Thrust kill. I am tempted to try an Aether Thrust only run. I think I'd hate it, just personally speaking, but I think it could go a long way. That's so much spamming one button though. Oof. That would be a pain in the rear. Alright, but we're here. We're at the third world. Let me get through that. Something weird about having Sparrow is it kind of breaks your attack chain. I don't like it. She also moves you, and I don't like that either, but there's not a whole lot I can do about it. Okay, I need to kill you, actually. Ooh, red chest. Okay, the turban to reduce shop prices. Valid. Definitely a valid pickup. Assuming the shop has good stuff in it, though. Alright, make way 2. Oh, I should have taken buttons. I wanted the extra burst. That's another thing I want to play around with some more. Burst builds. Oh, I thought I'd get through that, but apparently I don't. I was thinking that with the Aether Burst, I could just power through the attack that was coming at me. Can't. Yeah, I think we have to go with hit count there too. Alright. So just to like remind you, our only damage boost right now is the 20% damage boost that we have. None of these other things are affecting our damage whatsoever. So 20% and the power bonus. But the power bonus is not unique, so keep that in mind too as we go. Everything gets power bonuses as you run through. Dashing Scarf is actually interesting. It makes us invincible while dashing. I haven't had a chance to test it out though, so maybe we do some testing here. It's going to be hard to do testing here now that I think about it. I think Grail is where the testing's going to have to happen. And probably his super form. Okay, that's a good heal. We're going to want to come back for that. Nothing. Absolutely nothing that we can use. Incredible. I mean, I'll just buy things just because it boosts our power. And at this point, power is entirely worth boosting just because it exists. It does give us a damage boost as well, so like it's not that power is entirely worthless. It's just important to recognize that like the usefulness of power is not super high. Alright, take care of those two. Let's go back and get the heal here. Also buy the heal at the shop because we are swimming in money. Okay, we're good. So this brings us to next stage, Lilliput Cauldron or Treasure Vault. We're going to take... Ooh. Okay, we're going to take the Treasure Vault. As for why, there's just a chance that we could get a Lilliput out of it that I don't think we really have otherwise. You know, weirdly enough, the Treacherous Gloves are actually super useful for us because the only way we were ever going to stun something is by hitting them from behind. Like, Freya is incredibly difficult to take out normally. Alright. But because we can stun her, it gives us a lot of leeway. Just by hitting her from behind, like, instant stun. It's crazy. Okay, so we can't take either of those. We have to take the Frost Guard if we're going to take anything. Alright, let's see what's in here. Crystal. And then the treasure room. Okay, this treasure room is interesting enough. Healing item. These are actually all on patterns, so like, if you know the pattern, you can just waltz through. It's pretty easy to get from point A to point B in those rooms. Alright, you want to kill the water wheels first. Water wheels are by far the most annoying enemies you got to deal with. And then you want to kill... I mean, ideally you want to kill Victoria's as well, ASAP. Alright. Yo, the dash? Dash is kind of crazy good. Can we talk about that? Actually, let's not talk about that. I don't want everyone to know the dash is super useful. When you get the dash, like, keep it. You definitely want the dash. Burst damage, that's useful. I think we just buy out the rest of the stuff in the shop. It doesn't hurt us at all. I don't think we take the challenge room here either, though. Treasure? I mean, power. We may want to take that room, actually. Let me think about it. Something that, like, I need to constantly remind myself of. Look. 2, 3, 4, 5. I actually wouldn't mind getting another Sparrow. I find it's harder to get the things you want later in the game, though. Alright, we'll take a look what's past the challenge room. Nothing really. I don't really feel like taking the challenge. So we're just going to move forward. Okay, this should be King, I believe. King is the only one left. Yep. There's our boy King. Oops. The dash did not come out. Or the dash did come out. I think it came out in the wrong direction. Oh, I'm trying to dash through his attacks, but it's a lot harder than it seems. This especially when I've like learned all of his attacks in a very specific context. Oh, that was bad skill usage. All right. Okay, get through that. Get through that. Ow. Oh, I meant to heal, not burst. Oh no. Alright, let me just drink in his face, because that's an option for us. Okay, do that. It kind of sucks that missed. But you win some, you lose some, I guess. Okay, this is where he spams out lots of them. As you can see, our damage isn't actually terrible. It just severely is lacking in what you'd normally expect. Because you'd expect to kill King pretty quickly here on a good run. Increases critical rate by 100 when attacking from behind. We can work with that. We're also going to take the bonus crystal here. So before I was saying the only damage boost we have was... I'm just going to refill. But the only damage boost we have from accessories was the brooch. That's true. But now we have a second one. We have 100% critical rate. The ice rings don't boost ice or don't boost other crits. But we also do have the crystal bonuses, and those are kind of coming in for us at this point. Because, I mean, they kind of have to. Oops. Ooh, I was trying to burst through that. Attacking from behind is super important for us at this point in the game, because that's where all of our damage lies. As you can see, like, we're getting a ton of damage. Also, Archer Girl, not really helping us, is what I'm realizing. Okay, coming from behind. I need to get you from behind, ma'am. That sounds bad. I apologize. Okay, cleared. And we have a shop, so let's hope that there's something good in the shop. For once. No. But we'll buy them out anyway. What's the worst that can happen? I believe this is last shop. Okay. Let me take a look at our lineup again. I do want to replace... Alright, I think we go like this. Oh my gosh. Sophie just isn't doing it for us. I kind of also would like to replace Makeaway, but don't really have anything to do that with. And Firehouse shoots in an arc that goes over most things directly in front of us. Alright, so I guess we just go. I'd like a last Victoria as well, but can't have everything, right? And this party is actually working for us, so there's no reason not to keep going. Alright, we'll take it. Just hide under. Yeah, that party is certainly working. Okay, there are 2 crystals on this map, and we do want to get them both. That's specifically the reason why I picked this with the crystal boost. So we do need to... We can't leave yet, is basically what I'm trying to say. Oops. It's also a boon that we're getting health boosts as we go. Burst damage up. Okay, that's going to be useful. That's a bonus room. Not what we wanted. This is also a bonus room, but we don't need to, like... Or this is, like, a trial challenge room? I forget what they call them exactly. but we don't need to engage with it. We have keys coming at our face. We have not run into a 3-chest key, though, since the start. Okay, we'll take this. I want that other crystal room. So we're going to go for it. Take you out. You know, surprisingly, the Ratties are doing a good job. They do work. I'm not sure if it's because I have low expectations, why everything looks like it's going really well, or what, but everyone's doing work, getting things done. We're looking good. Alright. And we're off to the last boss. So, last review of what we got. 20% damage boost is the only accessory boost. We got Wicked Stitch as well. 100% crit from behind. And the other thing of note are the Treacherous Gloves, which knocks a foe forward when attacking them from behind. These are going to be useful against Grail, in a large part because the Lillipup summoning stages will be able to use those to their full advantage. We also got 8 green crystals because we had to get to non-green crystals. So that's where the 2 blues come in. Anyway, let's go. I'm planning to use Burst as a big part of our damage. Yeah, there is no behind on Grail, sadly. But there is Near. Now, the blue crystals may have been better choices. Hard to say. Okay, where are you going? To the back. So this is where you're starting to see, like, the other crystals matter. Yeah, look at that. Ooh, that was not ideal damage. Alright. Wow, that's a lot of invincibility. That scarf gives you more invincibility than the Aether Thrust does. Let me reset those combos. Because Ratty, oddly enough, doesn't hold you up in the air when you use his attack. Oops. Okay, come back over here. Second set. Just focusing a bit on this fight because I do want to not screw this up too much. Oh, it's still alive. There we go. Okay, get through that. It's kind of funny that Ratty actually attacks really quick, too. I actually like this party a lot. It's, like I said, it's not the fastest, but it's actually really reliable. There aren't any weird things to keep in mind. You don't have to, like, keep track of, oh, you know, where is everyone? What are they doing? Alright. I missed. That's sad. Through that. Oh, I didn't think that was going to hit me. Unfortunate. Alright. Getting through it, though. Like, our damage, not the greatest. And also, our dash is still limited in the air, technically. I think we should be able to break this. Yeah. Oh, I got lost with where we were. Okay. There's a lot of damage out here, so I'm just kind of keeping my eye on what's going on. Alright, get through there. Oops. Okay. Get there. Get there. Take that. Ooh, we didn't make it. So I'm gonna burst through this. Alright. We, oddly enough, aren't doing that badly. Oops. Alright, ice. Ice. Oh my gosh. We can't damage boost through all this. I need to drink though. Oh, ow. Alright, drink there. We're struggling. We are struggling. That was close. Hold on, that was really close. That was really close. I gotta focus hard. Gotta focus hard. Alright. Alright, make it through, make it through. Ooh, got me from behind with that one. That was rude. Oh, I missed it. Well, thankfully we have the resurrection. If you're clenching too, don't worry. So was I. Oh. Grail is super hard when you don't have the damage to absolutely melt him. Alright, burst here. I think this burst will kill him. Yeah, this burst kills. There we go. That was a tough fight. Yeah, Grail has a lot of attacks in his super form that can hurt you a lot and makes you have to watch the screen a lot. But on a good run, when you get to him, you're probably just going to melt him. So that's something to keep in mind. It's a bit of a long run, bit of a long video, but hey, we did it without any gold 3-star Lillipups, because we didn't get ace, only using non-elemental, and Ratty was our MVP, oddly enough. So if you like the video, as always, like, subscribe, follow, do all the things. Let me know if you liked it. Also, check me out on Twitch and Twitter. I do other things than just Little Noah. Currently, we're doing Kirby. So look forward to those videos coming soon. But I hope you enjoyed this run. Hope you have a great rest of your day whenever you see this. And I'll hope to also see you later.